Here now, let's bring in Chad Wolf. He's the former acting Homeland Security Secretary and is now a Heritage Foundation visiting fellow. Chad, it's great to see you. Thanks for taking time out to join us this afternoon. So Governor Abbott of Texas says he is aware that at least one child now has been sexually assaulted while in U.S. custody near the southern border. Now, if true, this is an acknowledgement that the United States government is failing dismally in its legal obligation to keep these children safe from predators, also to keep them safe health-wise, which includes keeping them from spreading communicable diseases in Border Patrol facilities. We now know there's a rate of up to 15% of COVID infections at some of these border facilities. I guess, does this surprise you? Does it shock you? What do you think?
Well, it's very concerning, that allegation, and it certainly needs to be investigated. But I think what this really shows you at the end of the day is that Border Patrol facilities, HHS facilities, are not built for the influx of individuals and migrants that we're seeing today. And that's a direct result of not only the messaging, but the policies of the Biden administration. And so there's a reason why we can't handle 171,000 individuals in 1 month alone, upwards of 20,000 minors. The facilities, the infrastructure are simply not built for that. So what you have to do is you have to put policies and procedures in place so that the numbers never get there. And what we saw is obviously those were torn down after Inauguration Day, which is concerning.
Yeah.
So certainly any type of abuse needs to be investigated. But I think this really shows you the challenge that the Biden administration has of putting together systems like this and facilities that are not built for the number of individuals that we see today.
Well, speaking of the facilities, Governor Abbott has proposed shutting down that San Antonio facility. The White House says they see no reason to do so. Take a quick listen to Jen Psaki earlier today at the press conference.
We take safety and the well-being of children in our care very seriously. His claims will be looked into and investigated by the Department of Health and Human Services. Currently, we have no basis for his call to shut down the San Antonio Freeman Coliseum as an intake site, but we will, of course, we take these allegations seriously, and they will be investigated.
So, Chad, what would you advise President Biden if you were still DHS Secretary today?
Well, first and foremost, I advise him to put a number of procedures in place that would stop the flow of the illegal behavior. Then you certainly need to look at that facility. You need to understand who's operating it, background checks, what's going on there. But at the end of the day, this is about the children, and this is about making sure that they're safe and secure. And so the message and the policies that we have from the administration is encouraging this month after month after month. So as they continue to build more facilities and they continue this, the flow is not going to change until there's some stronger enforcement measures at the end of the day. And so that's what's concerning me, is that we're going to see this not only in April, May, June, and July, but probably for the foreseeable future. They're going to continue to treat this as a capacity issue, which we're going to continue to have these stories about facilities, about these allegations. They need to stem the flow of all these individuals coming in, return them to their home countries, reunite them with their families.
Also learning now, Chad, that all of this mismanagement comes with a hefty price tag. American taxpayers are spending up to $60 million a week to take care of these children. We'd love to get you back soon, hear more on the unfolding situation at the border. Chad Wolf, thanks so much.